Whoops. Don't actually need those. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to that thing that I do every now and again. Not once a week, actually. I wish I could do this more often than once a week, to be honest with you. And not just because I have like 200 games left for explorations. So, this was donated by Roximus about a year ago for an exploration. It's taken me a little bit to get here. But, you know, we got here. Took a little while, but, you know, that's something, right? Eventually. Trademark soon. Okay. Create adventure log. Hey, Darkrai, Bragwin, Tech, and Kelson. So we've got Lucius and Aurora. There's my coin. Here, right, I gotta do it with the lights not in my eye. There we go. Now I can catch it. According to this, we should play Aurora. Is that the, I can't think of the name of it. The engine, whose name I can't think of. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Indiana. Hey, Stars.
Come on, then.
Let's call ourselves Bobina. No, what should we call ourselves? I mean, we're a female Dragon Quest star. I don't even know what the hell that is, Sonashi. Why are you speaking Greek to me, man? I imagine, Sonashi, if you go back and look at the old episodes, you'll notice that Lore Runners Theater... We already go. Hey, Deacon. Gallant. Okay, let me think. What should we call her? Oh, yeah, by the way, fans on. I think I've mentioned this before. It's officially summer. It's like 90 out right now and humid. That fan is going to be on for, like, the next couple of months, just as a heads up. There's no avoiding it, okay? Sorry, guys. I would like to still be capable of having mental faculty. So, let's send someone who's not actually an Echo. How's that sound, guys? This is just a scouting mission. Let's send Esk. Oh, we gotta decide his name too. Who wants to be here with Esk? Oh my God. This is not a complaint, but I have gotten so many comments on the Blood and Wine rumination that roughly once every 10 minutes on average I have a new comment that I have to go and approve. I have 3 since I started streaming. So, yikes. Well, yeah, obviously I turn my fan off when I'm doing my voice acting for Lore Runner Theater. By the way, that is proceeding apace. I had a huge glitch, which I know why it's there, and it pisses me off, but whatever, with Chapter 3. That's been fixed. I still need to re-render it and re-edit it, and, re-render it and re-upload it. Chapter 4, I'm waiting on Roximus's lines, Ultimate's lines, and one of Eric's lines if he's going to do that. And then on Chapter 5, I need Roximus's lines, Deutsch's lines, Ultimate's lines again, and Little Billy's lines. And I think that's all I'm missing for Chapter 5. Chapter 6 I just recorded the footage of today, so I don't have any dialogue for that one yet. Well, Jason was there first, so we'll call him Jason. One of the Argonauts. We got this. Gee. Yeah, no, English. English! Well, confidence isn't an issue. I know that sounds weird, but part of the reason why I've been pushing so hard for more lore walkers to join me in the Paper Mario thing... one of the things I like to do is I have a big, ambitious project, right? So I look at something like that project and do that first to learn the ropes. So Paper Mario 2 is effectively the learn how to voice act for video games for a lot of people, myself included, actually. I mean, I'm kind of used to it now. But the idea is we're doing this one as a build-up, you know, let's get used to it, let's just have fun with it, before we do something a little bit more ambitious. FF9, excuse me. So, I am the evil one. In front of a dragon. You can tell he's evil because of his mustache.
Once upon a time, in a curious dimension, quite unlike our own, there was a very special world where humans and monsters lived together in peace.
Yeah, ear to the ground,
The
Growlus.
majestic city of Arbor, which stood at the center of that world,
I want to live in this
the
world.
most important festival of the year was just beginning.
Or at least visit it. This
And
just sounds like a fun place to
streets
visit.
resounded with the happy cries of man and monster alike.
Hang on, Sonoshi.
Childishly simple. The prize is as good as mine.
Ah, not bad. Not bad at all. All right, my turn.
Preferably tier 5, Zed. Always tier
All I have to do
5.
is hit something, right? Should be easy enough.
I think I picked the right character. That is definitely my strategy style right there.
Look.
Oh yeah, by the way, for those of you who are not aware of Dragon Quest games, there are going to be a lot of puns in this game. A lot of puns. Be prepared for Pun Storm. I recommend the Dragon Quest series in general, by the way.
It begins.
See, mustache. It's really obvious. Oi, Gov! Oh yeah, by the way, the other thing Dragon Quest games are known for is being really, really, really dark, despite looking happy and silly. They are some of the darkest games I've played.
What could this mean? Monsters have never attacked humans before. Why now? And how many? Could they all have been affected?
What? Even Helix, you mean?
Helix!
Helix! Oh, thank goodness. It looks like he's okay.
But the castle may not be. Our comrades are under attack. We
Comrades.
must act now, lest they suffer for our complacency. Listen carefully. I will circle around to the rear of the castle and assess the situation. You, meanwhile, will approach from the
You want
front.
to follow some long-winded plan? Thanks, but no thanks. We're royal guards, so let's guard some royals. We need
Damn
to
right.
find Doric right now.
Berserker!
Wait! Headstrong fool. Does she mean to fight them all off on her own?
Yes. Preferably. So, Sonoshi, in answer to your question, all of the games you see on the website that are not Paradox games are the ones that are in the rotation. King Dark will probably be in the throne room. Come on, we have to go and help him. Comrade. Unfortunately, I played Just Cause 2, so I've heard Comrade before. The pen counter's already at like 6. Like, already. I am on the PC version, yes. I don't know if it's on anything else.
Okay, are you two ready? Let's go over the basics of fighting, just to be sure.
7.
First, you should open the menu and take a good look at the action list.
8. There we go. Okay, I looked. Now what?
Monsters, here, already ready. Then we have little choice. We must fight our way through.
Ha! Lizard slash!
Time to give the options you just looked at in the menu a go.
9.
Oh, I know an amazing attack. Try using this.
10.
Yippee! That's the way to do it.
11.
Okay, try this next. Great! That was perfect.
12.
More monsters! I wish there was another way, but it looks like we'll have to fight them.
Use the attacks I told you about. You can do it.
13, I think? I'm losing track here. Someone else help me out here.
Spells and abilities next. Both use up magic points, or MP for short.
That's like 15 now.
That blue bar in the bottom left of the screen is your MP gauge. Go on, try using an ability.
That's 17 now?
There's more of them. Quickly, get them with that ability.
I have no idea, Roximus. Damn right I can, Zed. If I can't count a slime's verbal tics, then there's just something wrong with the universe.
Great work.
I mean, come on.
Super duper fighting machine.
Great. From a slime.
That looks like the last of them. Come on, let's keep moving.
This control's really weird. Like, I don't know how to explain it. The mouse is just jankety. It's bizarre.
If you can't go through something, go over it. Try jumping. Maguses! They like throwing spells from far away, so watch out. Don't panic if you think a spell's going to hit you. Just dodge out of the way. And if an attack's coming from dead ahead, you can use your shield to block it instead.
I can ooze my shield, guys.
The monster threat here has been suppressed. Onward to the throne room.
Come on. There we go.
Oh, for heaven's sake, more monsters! Let's get this over with, shall we?
Frickin' Drakeys.
Smash any pots you see. You never know what you'll find.
What is this, Zelda? How's the audio, by the way? Like, can you hear the voice acting? That's the part I really care about. Hey! Well, this is a nation filled with people and monsters, so yeah, there's probably a lot of monsters here. Excellent. Obviously, this is clearly a look at classist struggles between the monster subclass and, you know, the...
We've got to sort the monsters out here before we do anything else.
Screw that, I want treasure. Treasure. Or treasy wedgies.
Goo, look! There's a treasure chest on top of those crates. There might be a nice treat inside.
I love the voice acting on Helix, by the way. I really do.
Open it, just go up to it and stand still until you see the button sign.
Is that A? Is that A? There we go. Mini medal. Woo! I just need about 100 more of those. I'll be good. Ah, good. Looks like the Muxie bot is working.
I don't think we're finished here yet. Let's get them all so we can keep moving.
Okay. Enemies, get.
All right, that's the last of them.
If the cellars are anything to go by, a sizable force awaits us within the castle.
It'll be fine. Hopefully.
I'm starting to get really worried about the king. We've got to hurry.
Okay, okay. God, we're already here. Let's go. Let's go. Fundamentalist. I don't even want to know. This really is a Zelda game. The guards are worthless. Hey, not Simon.
What is the meaning of this?
Your Majesty!
Ah, there you are, my brave young bodyguards. Our monster friends have gone quite mad. The little devils all turned on me at once.
Both the castle and the town have been overrun. We must devise a strategy without delay.
I got one. Smack, smack, smack.
Right. You and I must stand fast while His Majesty and Helix fall back toward the throne. The task of defending the throne room will be ours. When the enemy draw near, one of us will meet their advance and launch a counter-offensive. The other will hold position and protect King Doric from any who make it through the onslaught. But
Okay.
even if we do defeat the enemy before us, we cannot afford to let our guard drop. If my assessment of the situation is correct, they will divide their forces into several groups and attack in waves.
Roxymus,
Each time they do so,
you
one
don't
of
need
us
to
must
talk
guide
this
His
much, I
Majesty
swear.
while the other renews
Just
the
fight things. Don't think
By
about it.
alternating our roles, we shall be able to conserve energy and keep the enemy at bay indefinitely.
Really?
Only-
You're still talking. Thanks for the master plan, but if it's all the same to you, I'm going to go and batter those monsters before they get to the king.
Why, you... To rush in without a sound strategy is pure folly.
You are most kind, but I have no need of your protection. Nay, let we three stand and fight, side by side. Now to arms, friends, for armor!
Okay. I don't mind killing things, even though they were my friends. Like, fight. This is basically a zombie apocalypse if you think about it, because they knew all these monsters. Like friends, family members, comrades. Excuse me, comrades. Seriously, think about it for a moment. Imagine if you're just walking out and one day your neighbors just start trying to kill you. The Royal Rumbler! Poor Helix. Helix, keep healing us! That's literally your job in life. Oh my god, that's a lot of monsters! Okay. So, this is a Dynasty Warrior game right here. 7,000 badrillion monsters all in one area, and you're killing all of them with sweeping strikes. You absolutely do not need to play Dragon Quest games
Suspected,
before playing any other Dragon Quest game.
Our strategy must be to...
Sorry. Bit busy. How about we adopt a strategy I like to call whack them till they fall over?
Oh, I like that strategy.
A fine approach indeed, my dear. Now look sharp, the pair of you.
How does it... Oh, whatever. Still trying to get used to the controls. So, to answer your question in full, Darkrai, Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 are part of the same story. Pretty closely connected. Dragon Quest 4, 5, and 6 are loosely connected. They all happen in the same world, and some of the events of ones... And I stress, some of the events of ones affect the events of the others. Dragon Quest 7 has nothing to do with anything. Dragon Quest 8 has nothing to do with anything. Dragon Quest 9 has nothing to do with anything. Dragon Quest Heroes has nothing to do with anything. Okay? That's the DQ series in a nutshell for all those that are available outside of Japan at the moment. I was never hugely into the Dynasty Warriors thing. In fact, I was pushed away from it by a game called Drakengard. But a game called Sengoku Basara 3, Samurai Heroes, was amazingly, fantastically awesome. And in fact, I need to pick up a new copy of it sometime and start playing it again because I just love the hell out of that game. They are more connected than the FF games. Like I said, Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 are pretty much one story. 4, 5, and 6 loosely connected, and then the rest are just unconnected. Big trouble for little Helix. Is there a dash? Oh god! Helix is way up there! See you around, not Simon. I was hoping I'd get quality options before you had to bail on me. But I have no power over that.
Look how many of them there are. Where are they all coming from?
They're monsters. You walk around for a second, they just appear.
Could all the monsters taking part in the festival have descended on the castle at once?
By the way, can I get some love for Sengoku Basara 3? Anybody? Anybody know what I'm talking about with that game? It's really, really good. I cannot recommend it enough. It's on the PS3. There's an Ultimate Edition that we never got outside of Japan, because screw us. So I've never played that one. I'm coming to save you, Helix! Ding! Hey, Kratzmann! Sorry. I've had WoW on the brain lately, even though I've been playing Paper Mario 2 a lot. See, I actually have played several of the others in Sengoku Basaras, but the only one that really clicked with me was 3. I think it's just the unique combination of the crafting system, the story, which is actually interesting, the ridiculous number of branching paths, the raw fun factor of many of the characters. I don't know. There's just something about it really gelled with me. And of course, it's covering a part of Japanese history I find fascinating in a very, very Japanese way. You're just a filthy millennial, Roximus. We all know this. Actually, I think about 90% of my viewers are technically millennials. Even I am technically a millennial, although I am at the very outside edge of that. Die! Die? There we go. I still need to play Hyrule Warriors. If that comes out on Switch, I'm picking it up. Speaking of which, this is a really brief thing. Mario Kart 8 on the Switch is surprisingly awesome. Just quick plug there. I'll talk more about that during Lore Week. Whew. Helix! Helix! Oh, I'm so scared! This last time I ever go running off on my own, I promise. All's well that ends well, little friend. Let us be thankful. I can't do British, by the way. Which really sucks, because there's a voice I need to do in Chapter 6 that is basically British. Oh, I agree with you on that, Darkrai. I mean, filthy millennials. It's the same as filthy casuals, really. It's just a word that you could just replace with derogatory term in brackets, and it doesn't change the meaning at all.
Not much further now.
Boss time. Should be a golem. Come on, be a golem, be a golem. Nope, that's not a golem.
Just as I thought. I feared they might be holding such a creature in reserve.
Dragon or not, there's only one thing we can do. Come on then. Let's give it the hiding of its life.
That's not... I mean, okay, whatever. We got this, yo. Sword chucks, yo. I am loving this engine, by the way. This is a very smooth game. Really loving how... I could be mistaken, but this looks like it's 60 FPS. If it's not 60 FPS, it's a very smooth 30+.
Stay out of trouble this time, okay?
Hey, Larian.
But I'll be all on my own.
Do not fear. Should the monsters approach you, we will come to your aid.
And everything just looks really smooth. I love it. Loving it. So, it looks like I only really have 2 types of attacks so far. Ow. That's one of them, getting hit by fire. So I've got that one. And then I've got that one. And it looks like that's really all I've got at the moment.
Swing blindly. When facing such a foe, it is essential to seek out its weak points. Where dragons are concerned, a blow to the head or tail is worth 10 elsewhere.
Sure, I'll attack the dragon in its face. Why not? It's possible I just don't know what I'm doing, Shiryu. It thinks I'm on an Xbox controller. I'm playing mouse and keyboard, so... It's possible I literally just don't know the buttons to hit. Also, you're still crazy for playing through Chain of Memories legit, Roxanne. Just saying. Go for the eyes, lore! Go wait, doesn't sound quite right. You want to hear something weird, guys? We all hear about the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, right? Well, those are all decades that are well-defined. We are 2 decades past that at this point. We're already at the thousands and the tens. We're going to be at the 20s soon. How's that for a weird culture thought?
The dragon is defeated! Victory is ours! Sweet, sweet victory!
Hello?
What the heck are those things?
Golems! Golems! Oh god! Okay, anybody who's actually played a Dragon Quest knows golems are usually bad news. Like, there's a couple games where golems are bosses, or worse than bosses. Yeah, that's actually my point, Zed. We don't really think of it as the thousands or the 2010s or whatever, even though we have been in the 2010s for 7 years now. Think about that for a moment. We are more than halfway through this decade, and yet nobody thinks of it as the 2010s. We all still think of it in terms of the 90s, the 80s, etc. I just find it interesting from a purely cultural perspective. Okay, so I think I need to close these portals, but I don't know. Oh god, golems. I'm not going to say anything, Roximus. I'm also not going to take any offense at the fact that you're telling me how to play this. What I really want to figure out is how to close those frickin' portals. Oh, come on. That's an interesting point. So if I'm dodging through... Oh, never mind. I guess I just missed it. It looked like I couldn't dodge through a medicinal herb to pick it up. Fire till they run out of ammo!
They just keep coming, no matter how many of them we beat. We can't keep this up forever.
Trying to get the golems, but they're golems. What do you want from me?
I must think. There must be some strategy, some...
Fire till you're out of ammo! We are still going to stream that in the future, by the way.
Do not lose heart, my loyal guardians. Here, a tonic.
Thanks. Didn't need it. Thanks.
Witness the power of the mighty Vimstone.
Wish I could see their health.
What's a Vimstone when it's at home? Oh, wait, I feel... I'm tingling all over.
No, this is not the time for that, Esk. What? Whoa! Oh my god, I went Super Saiyan. Holy crap. I don't know what that means, though. Yes, the King of the Realm gave me a tonic, which, for those of you who don't know the Dragon Quest series, is the weakest, smallest form of healing that there is outside of a medicinal herb. So yeah, like an FF6 equivalent of a potion. Coup de grace. I don't know how to hit B. What button is B? Is that B? No, is that's B.
Sends right now.
Middle click is B, guys. My-
Slash.
Sweet horse manure. One of these games will have a game where horse manure is actually useful.
All in a day's work.
No, I meant potions in... Never mind, Tixar. Yeah, but it's probably not the B button, Roximus. You have unlocked the power of tension. Wow, I had to unlock that? I've been doing it wrong this whole time. A lot of cutscenes, wow.
All done. Looks like that's the last of them. the matter with you? Stop standing around posing and act a little pleased, will you?
I fear it is too soon for celebrations.
Is it?
If I am not much mistaken, this battle was but the first of many.
I love how he's just as dramatic as she is.
We have rid the capital of monsters, yes. But this is no more than a temporary solution.
Hang on,
It is
Dr.
but a
Nimbus.
matter of time
Let me
before
answer
our
you while
allies
playing my
outside the
Switch
city
really
launch
quick
another
here.
assault. Furthermore, it would be foolish to assume that the effects of this phenomenon are limited to the monsters in armor.
Okay, we get it.
Oh, right,
What
back
you're
to the game.
saying is, all the other towns and villages in the world may be in trouble too.
Friends, I had feared as much myself. It would seem that time is indeed against us.
Fear not, your majesty. I have devised the perfect strategy.
Kill him till they run out of ammo!
Westward, through the forest to the city of Caliber, where
Of course! Caliber! Home of mages, inventors, and workers of wonder. Surely there we might find a clue as to the troubles that assail us.
Good thinking, Your Majesty. That's an amazing idea.
Yes, but
Well
that's
then,
what-
we better get going.
Me too. I'm going with you.
Ah! Come, my boldest and most trusted retainers! We must sally forth without
Isn't that, like, just us?
delay!
We must murder our comrades! Excuse me, comrades. Gotta say it right. Or wrong, rather. I didn't know we were druids, too. Now, I want you to picture his appearance as slightly different, and then just think of him as Galuf from FF5. Can't you picture it? Whoa, that is a lot of monsters! Also, king slimes are the best slimes, I'm just saying. I know everyone likes metal slimes, or liquid slimes, but no, king slimes are where it's at for me. Oh god, Inquisitor. I hope not. Ogre! And a Manicore, looks like. Actually, Crazy Legs, it is within the realm of possibility that people who are... That's an interesting selection. So what? That's 2 from Dragon Quest V, or excuse me, 1 from Dragon Quest V, 2 from Dragon Quest IV, 2 from Dragon Quest VIII. Anyways, there's a line of thought that people who are born within the next decade or so will live to see the year 3000. Oh, hey, it's Mustache Guy. He's 5 as well, so that's 2 from 5. Or no, is he from 6? God, I don't actually remember. Yeah, for those of you not aware, I actually have a term I call Dragon Quest effect, which is, everything's light and happy and silly, but actually things are really, really dark and horrific. It's specifically the contrast, because Dragon Quest games are filled with light, happy colors and silly music and puns, and usually involve really horrific things. And I mean really horrific things. Like child slavery and abuse and murder and just, yeah. And it goes down from there. Did I actually talk about the Dragon Quest effect in Blood and Wine? I recorded that like a month and a half ago, guys, so I don't know. 8 is probably one of the more lighthearted ones and still involves mind control, emotional abuse leading to destabilization and insanity, classist struggles, revolution. There's still some pretty heavy topics in 8. Five is still probably the darkest in my opinion, and I don't even want to spoil why, but oh. Yeah, Illusion of Gaia also just the same damn thing. Really dark game. Yeah, no kidding, Cashel. Top 10 FF summons. In no particular order. FF9, Bahamut. FF9, Ifrit. FF9, Shiva. FF9, right, you know, just all of FF9s. There you go. Yeah, actually, Roximus once tried to convince me to start calling it Kingdom Hearts Effect instead of Dragon Quest Effect, because Kingdom Hearts does the exact same thing. Whoops. So I'm using the controller now. We'll see how this works out. Is this better? It is. Yay! Okay, so far it's playing like a PlayStation game, which is good. So I can do that.
Aye.
Captain!
Yeah.
The power of tension! Which has been in some of the Dragon Quest games. It's a form of limit breaks, but it's not quite like that. It's different. That's right, when you finally walk into the darkness, little Billy, then we can at last smile. Actually, one of the creepier lines in Kingdom Hearts 1 for me is, I forget which, it's one of the Princesses of Heart, commenting on how Ansem was being absorbed by the darkness and he was just smiling when it happened. So, again, I don't want to spoil too much for anybody who hasn't played the Dragon Quest series, but all I'm going to say is Dragon Quest V starts out nice and silly and funny for, like, 30 minutes. And then it just plummets, and it never actually goes back up from there. In terms of tone and horribleness.
Welcome, child.
Yes, yes. Safe.
Let us pray.
What? Really? No!
Goddess speed.
5 is on the DS. 4, 5, and 6 are on the DS, and I highly, highly, highly recommend them. All 3 of them are proper remakes, some of the better examples of proper remakes I've ever seen, actually. I also recommend Dragon Quest VII on the 3DS, which is also a proper remake. However, all of these games are long and not particularly easy. I just want to warn you guys. As much as I praise them, from a purely gameplay style, they are definitely older JRPGs, and they are not nice. They don't give you any flack, or not any leeway at all. Alright, what do we got? Yeah, we'll get that. I can't mega recommend 1, 2, and 3. As much as I can 4, 5, and 6. They're still worth playing if you're into the series. But you should be playing the Game Boy Color versions if you have access to it. Well, I was going to say, we're already at the point where we are murdering our friends and neighbors. So...
Now then.
Most people argue that 7 is the darkest one, and if I'm being completely honest, that's hard to argue against. 7 is really dark.
Okay.
Heal Slimes are the best. Except for King Slimes, of course, which are actually the best. Ugh, default to yes! What is this, Ocarina of Time? Alright, Valvedrix, what the hell? Probably Tigzar. Oh god, that's jump now. There's the one. Okay, so that's attack. Which is my magic attack? Okay, so that's block. How do I dodge? That's camera. There's dodge. R2 is dodge.
It is one of the Nightmares that appeared after we defeated the dragon.
Okay.
Good eye, boy. And yet, it does seem somewhat different from the one we encountered in armor.
You're right. It looks like that monster's guarding it.
Wait, if we could... Yes, of course. Come, we must defeat this creature.
Okay. I have to. Ooh, that is a weird dodge. Okay, so that's light attack. I don't know what that is. I think this is heavy attack. Yeah, okay. That's heavy attack. Okay. So for reference, this is going with a SNES controller mentality. X is heavy attack. Y is light attack.
No way. That weird portal thingy disappeared when you beat that monster.
And their numbers no longer increase. It is as I thought.
A is this,
That creature was summoning
which I have no idea what that's doing. And B is jump.
That has to be it. Okay, let's look around and make sure there aren't any
Is there a
more lights
block?
nearby.
I think that's block. That is a really weird setup. Okay, whatever. Hang on. There we go. Sorry, I need it inverted if I'm using a joystick for camera. I think that's block. Not that I'm going to actually block. As you can see, I deliberately stopped blocking as soon as he was going to hit me, just to ensure that I didn't block. Okay. What? I freaking died! Oh my god! Wow! That's fun. Jesus!
Could that be?
I will never block. I will dodge. Because I dodge all the time. That's not, no. Nope, wrong button, wrong button.
Slash. Cold Fisher. Desert Slash.
Yeah, it's really weird, Larian, when you see cute little monsters talking about eating people's souls or, like, draining the blood out of them and just other kind of unpleasant things. It's... yeah.
That has to be it. Okay, let's look around and make
There's
sure
this
there aren't
cute-looking,
any more
like,
lights nearby.
marshmallow guy who's got a tongue sticking out. He's like, "Lula." And it turns out what he likes to do is he likes to eat people in a very, very literal sense of the word. And they never say it outright, but the guy he replaced, who he mentions was delicious, you never see again. So, I mean...
There! Another Moorkeeper! Come! We must defeat it, and quickly!
blocking. Yeah, it drinks you alive. Oh god! Hi, Galtori. Did that work? I wasn't looking. I hope it was working. Dim sum. Who or what is dim sum?
More keepers may yet appear.
This is not an MMO. This is technically a Dynasty Warrior style game. I don't know what the proper name is for it. I've been calling them Dynasty Warrior games for a long time. Oh, dumplings. No, I don't care for dumplings. Not my thing. My sis does.
Another one.
Nope, time to abandon the battle. Bye, guys! Yeah, but how would you do PvP? Because you need to have PvP. I mean, if you don't have PvP, then what do you have, honestly? Probably Corrales. God damn it, I keep hitting the wrong button. We'll find out tomorrow. Or by tomorrow, I mean Sunday, sorry. Damn it, frickin' golems. And slime knights. Oh, jeez. Someone recently was talking to me about some MMO, and I was like, okay, this sounds like really interesting, except for the fact that it's constant open world PvP. Like that's all it is it's an open world PvP game. Yeah, okay, that's great. I guess that's this button. So A is B. Got it. I know, right, Corrales?
This ends right now. Giga Slash!
Yikes.
There we go. That looks like the last of the Maw Keepers.
Indeed. All that remains now is for us to mop up the remaining monsters.
Yeah, what do you think this is? Speedrunning Lurker? Come on, man. Yeah, so for that, if you didn't catch that, I just did 333 damage with a single strike. On average right now, I do like 11 per strike, so... Yikes.
As long as we win, that's all that matters.
Wow, that's kind of a dark quote right there if you think about it. As long as we win, that's all that matters. That poor slime. He just wants to get out of that gear.
Hey,
Yes.
Yes, yes. Portals that spawn monsters. Yep.
what?
That sounds like a great idea, Lurker. Secretly, I'll never do it. Ow. I received a Gurate sword. Whoops. Right. What do we got? Oh, of course I can't use a great sword. Great sword. Oh my. We've also got Goopid's bow, Gul'dan axe, Splatta Ninetails, Goognir, Gooey gloves, Goomerang, Squishing rod. Do any of these count for the pun meter? I'm just wondering. Fandangoos.
Watcher?
Hey, Zed. With an X. Nope, 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 no. Not what I meant to do. Looks like I can't sell any of those. That sucks.
Be lucky.
Alright, make me something, alchemist dude. I don't know how they even do all the goo puns they did. Like, I've seen some lines of dialogue where they just managed to insert some kind of slime pun into every single sentence. And I'm just... I've got to figure they just sit around with a thesaurus like, okay, let me think about this. I guess we should save, just in case we die again.
Welcome, child.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Save.
Let us pray.
Hey, Golvug.
Goddess speed.
Alright, on we go. Who the hell are you?
Oh
The world tree will protect us, just like it always has. Oh god, we're gonna die! Oh yeah, skill points. Oh, whatever. I'll fix that in a minute. Now, if I had one complaint about the Dragon Quest series, it's the music. I know that sounds horrible. I just don't like the orchestral approach they use.
What lies beyond these gates.
Just my preference.
Me, let me go first.
Helix, no!
Here too, just as we feared.
So think about how many people used to be in that
This
street.
doesn't look too good. So what do we do?
Fear not.
think
I
about
have
it.
devised a winning strategy. We begin by falling back, thereby lulling the enemy into a false sense of security. When they lower their guard, we strike. Wait for my signal, and then we
On second
advance.
thoughts, forget it.
What?
Collateral damage much?
That was a close shave, wasn't it?
Confounded. My strategy did not account for the intervention of a third party.
Oh, wow. That was amazing. You really saved our bacon. Thank you so much.
We've yet to establish if this woman is friend or foe.
Charmed, I'm sure. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. I'm Isla, head of the Institute of Ingenuity. It's nice to meet you, at last.
Your timing is impeccable as ever, my dear. We are in your debt.
Glad to be of service, Your Majesty.
Oh, they're totally screwing.
You're a jumpy one, aren't you? But I have to say, I like that in a man. Makes you all the more fun to dissect.
Oh my god!
I fear I may prove a rather complex case.
Ugh, get over yourself. She's joking, you idiot.
Oh, I never joke about my work. Why don't you pop by my lab one day and let me take a look at you? Brave Captain.
What? Wait, that's enough of that!
There will be time for that later. But first, you must help us find our way around Caliber. If we are to protect this place, we shall have need of your incomparable talents.
Oh, it would be my pleasure, Your Majesty. Besides... I'm not about to stand by and watch while these monsters dismantle this town. After all, what would become of all my beautiful inventions? Shall we?
Okay. All I gotta say, by the way, is poof poof. Some of you will get that. And some of you will get the hidden meaning under that, too.
Charge, my friends!
The monsters keep pouring in through these strange portals. There's no end to them.
Those are called night maws. You can close them by beating the moorkeepers who guard them.
Well, I guess we better start shutting them down. All right, let's get to work.
I was gonna say, I was wondering if he's some guy I recognize, Riximus, but I have never played that game, so obviously not. One of my favorite puns of all time in the Dragon Quest series is...
Strange devices scattered around the town. These are your inventions.
There's a gentleman who lives in a town called Zere. Okay? Or Zere, depending on how you pronounce it. Z-E-R-E.
What do they all do?
Oh, God, there we go.
Well, most of them are to protect the town. Better safe than sorry and all that.
So,
But my greatest invention is something
damn it,
else
she's still
entirely.
talking.
Stick around for the grand unveiling.
it's a Dragon Quest game. They're all British, Tiggs are. Okay, real quick. There's a town called Zere, right? And there's this actually fairly sad story about a gentleman who was a master sculptor who went on to live this life of great and glorious, honor, and everyone wanted him. He was the best sculptor in the world. But when all he wanted was to go back home. He was a loner, and he felt horribly alone in the end. So he went and made a sculpture replica of the town, with down to the tiniest detail. And it's this brilliant thing, and it's very tragic and horrible. But the name of the second town is Zere Rocks. I'll give you a moment. God damn it.
That's the more keepers dealt with. Now we just need to take care of the stragglers.
Oops.
All right, job done.
Sorry, but it won't be quite that simple. We've more guests headed this way from outside town.
Excellent.
Though it just so happened that outside town is exactly where one of my favorite inventions is pointed. Come on, I'll show you how it works.
Okay. I'm right here.
Here she is, the spellcaster. Isn't she beautiful? Why don't you hop on and give her a try? The monsters are crossing the bridge. Steady your aim and fire.
How do you shoot? There we go.
Bullseye! Lovely work. In the right hands, the spellcaster makes short work of any battle.
There's a lot of loot out there. Monsters are beginning to flee. Nope! No mercy! No mercy!
You did it! Look, they're running for the hill.
No, they're dead. No, my loot! My loot! Oh, there it goes. It looted it all.
For you, we did it.
Yay! So what kind of camera did you get, Roxlimes?
Okay. I?
Yes.
Got it.
Ah!
Thank you so much.
Okay. We can do that. Well, I asked because I got a really nice one that I've been pretty happy with that I haven't gotten to use as much as I'd like, which is this little sucker. Which is a Samsung 52X. Oh no, excuse me, it's a Samsung HMX F90, apparently. It's a nice little thing. And I don't get to use it that much. Maybe someday. Yay, I can change characters. The Royal Rumbler. The Long-Ranged Lassie. I will never do more anime, man. Never. Never. Nothing you could say. Could convince me of that, sorry. I just got a text from Third and I was confused by it. Damn, that's just barely better.
Be lucky.
Okay. Oh yeah, skill points. I need to figure out how to do skill points. How do I do skill points? Don't you dare, Darkrai. Ah, here we go. Skill points! Woo! Ooh, hello. Okay. I will say no to animes on principle if I have to. Is she really, Tigzer? Did she do it in 8 as well? Yes. Please don't. Actually, you can't request Persona 5. It's forbidden. Whew. Safe. Oh, that requires 20? Jeez Louise. Okay. See you around, Darkrai. Well, I mean, I know she had a voice actress in English. It was kind of unheard of that Dragon Quest VIII had voice acting in English. That was one of the things that really drew me to it. I mean, yeah. And we'll just leave the rest alone. What the? Oh yeah, escort mission. Escort quests are the best.
Chief, we're detecting another space-time anomaly somewhere within the town.
No one has requested Metal Gear Solid 5. So.
One of those Mallkeeper creatures must have snuck in somehow.
Sure, Fallout. I'm not sure what I would have to talk about, but sure.
It would seem so. Then this place will soon be awash with monsters. Friends, to arms!
I'm still wondering how exactly we draw heroes from other dimensions into this particular game. Like, I imagine there's going to be an explanation for that. But, whatever. Instead of just all of a sudden, hey, these characters from Dragon Quest 4, 5, 8, and I think that's it, are here.
Chief, we're detecting another space-time anomaly somewhere within the town.
Damn it!
Captain!
I'm on it, I'm on it.
Oh, I've got a little something for you. It's only a prototype, but I'm fairly confident it won't explode. Without going into too much detail, it extracts the essence of defeated monsters and compresses it into something resembling a coin. You can use these coins, or monster medals, as I call them, to summon those same monsters to fight for you whenever you feel like it. Not bad, eh?
Huh? Look out!
Yes, I
So
have,
this
so
is a
on.
monster medal, is it?
Okay, time to put the theory into practice.
I want to remind you guys that until 3 days ago, roughly, in lore, monsters were the same as people. And so this woman was designing a device to capture and enslave the essences of people.
Well, go on. Give your newfound friend a call.
I just want to make that 100% clear.
A device that can capture defeated monsters and bend them to
How do I
our
use
will.
them?
This is a discovery indeed.
Help me out here.
Oh, I just
I'm
do
glad
that.
my work meets with your approval, Your Majesty. I hope it'll make our lives a little easier. Now, rather than get bogged down with lengthy descriptions, why don't you just give it a spin?
Good, Tixar, because he was perfect in 8. Oi! Governor! Yay!
For a few more details on monster medals and how they work, you can take a look in the menu.
The monsters did attack first, but...
Why not give it a glance?
I mean-
when you have a moment?
Ah, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's cool. If someone just walked up and said, hey, did you know if you murder your next door neighbor, you can steal their soul, put it into a coin format, and force them to fight for you? Run! Quick! It's gotten to the point where I almost think Konami is doing this on purpose. You know, the Trump effect, if you will. No politics, but he does do that. I summon all my minions. Go forth, my minions. Kill my former friends and allies. Because that's not actually political. That is actually what Trump is and has done for many, many years. It's a deliberate strategy on the part of him that he did long before he ever became, president of the United States. Oh, you're an enemy. Yay. We killed a lot of people.
Losing was never an option.
I can't wait till we get to the part where it's like, hey, we could have saved them all this time if we did this simple thing. Well, we just murdered a lot of people. So here they're actually talking about how much it sucks that they're fighting their former friends, acknowledging the horror of the situation, and mentioning how much they wish things would go back to normal.
Thank you so much. I?
Oh hey, everyone's leveling now, I think. Maybe? Maybe not. Frel, I don't know. Can I buy a new weapon yet? That's all I really care about.
Watcher?
Not new armor, just new weapon. New weapon. I mean, I can buy a really barely better weapon. Meh.
Be lucky.
Oh god, nobody monsters. Yay! I don't have a heart! Just learn to read as fast as I do, Z1. Come on, dude. Simple. If I can do it, you can do it. Besides, what do you think this is, a lore run? Pfft, please, I haven't done a lore run in over a year now. Weird thought of the day, by the way. I have not done a lore run in over a year. Yes, I get it. Use monster medals. Hopefully. Yeah, ironically, I don't have time for lore run. Not without just abandoning my ruminations for a while. Which I could do. I'm okay with that, but I have a feeling people who pay my bills every week would not be okay with that. Oh, please. Nobody wants an STO low run. Don't be ridiculous. Well, Larian, if you're willing to donate about $3,000 a month, then I am all yours. I will ruminate on... I will do nothing but play League of Legends. Hey, it's me. Without the mic on, if you will give me $3,000 a month to do so. I have no shame, sir. Yeah, it's really horrible if you think about it, isn't it, Fallout? I wonder if we're going to find out later on that these monsters are fully aware of what they're being forced to do, and it's really messing with them, because that would be really messed up. That would actually be worse, Kolfike. Yeah, I suppose that's the other option. Just... Ah! I can doll up quite nicely, Velvetrix. Actually, I have no idea if I can or not, but... For that much money, I am willing to debase myself.
I fear you are too harsh on our former friends, though their poisonous nature is certainly bothersome. We must take every care not to let them land a blow.
I'm so angry. Yes, human giant. They are people in like every way that counts. There we go.
Here we go! This ends right now.
Welcome to Dragon Quest. I am murdering people. Damn it, another one opened. Ah, whatever.
Oh, more monsters. I'm starting to get a bit tired of this.
Will their onslaught never cease? I fear we may not be able to keep up.
How did I switch characters? I didn't mean to do that.
Got it. Got
There
it.
we go. Let's go back to the character I have gear on.
One final push, and the day shall be ours.
We have to win this.
Ooh, a Draki. Interesting. No, wrong button. Whatever. Actually, Fallout Bear, I kind of agree with you. And that would be very Dragon Quest, for there just suddenly to be empty towns left over. Again, I'd give examples from previous Dragon Quest games, but I don't actually want to spoil. All I'm going to say is, for those of you who've played it, Dragon Quest VII halfway point. Well, that doesn't surprise me, Zoan, since literally everyone in that setting are slavers. To some extent or another, because it's a horrible setting that needs to be Death Starred. But no, I did not. Just picture every one of these people just has this horrible look on their face as they're like, oh no! God damn it. So what you're saying is they're just as bad as the North in terms of slavery. Got it. Who's left? Oh, this guy. Die. Trying not to do a combo here so I can just keep hitting him. Heart-pumping action. I wonder why they've never shown something as horrifying as that in Kingdom Hearts 1. That one scene in Kingdom Hearts 1 was really awesomely horrifying. The guy, just with the look of abject terror on his face as his heart is ripped out and he becomes a Heartless. And then, you know, that's the only time we've ever actually seen that happen in the first game. No, I can't think of any Darch. Someday I may do a Dragon Quest lore run. I don't know. I know the lore of the setting pretty well. And the games pretty well. I mean, even Toussaint had slaves. Or serfs, or whatever you want to call it. Well, Gallant, for the former it's going to be a little pricey, but for the latter, nothing. That's free of charge. Can I buy a new weapon yet? Please, let me try a new weapon. Please. I mean, I guess I'll finally buy this, even though it's only barely better. Oh yeah, I can't sell the slime gear. I mean, they imply it with 358 and 2, with the fact that, you know, the organization is deliberately seeding Heartless on worlds to harvest, which is another horrifying thought when you think about it. We're still escorting this power generator. Seriously?
We kings live for battle.
Hear that, guys? Kings live for battle. Even the Lore King. That's a savior medal. I'll wait on that one. Use it up here. Probably Golvig. Because, I mean, they keep doing that. People keep getting converted into Heartless. And again, that was a major plot point of 358 and 2. But they just stopped showing it for whatever reason. Yeah, watch. We're gonna get the power generator there, and it's gonna be like, alright, and it just flops. And then they'll be like, it's okay, I've got a sword! Stab, stab, stab. Oh, metal. It's okay, most of them are cute, Fallout. No, that doesn't mean they're all children. It's just... yeah. We do know there are slime children in other Dragon Quest games, so, you know, make of that what you will.
The
So...
monsters are defeated, and yet, this stillness. Does it seem almost too still?
I'm raising my tension. Literally, that's literally what I'm doing. $358 days.
That's the end of that.
It was 300... Throxus existed for 358 days before he was mind-wiped.
These violent vibrations, these thundering footfalls.
Let me think of
Only one thing.
a brilliant
An
strategy.
enemy of enormous proportions. To be more precise, a blue, one-eyed giant with a single horn atop his bulbous head.
Oh, you don't mean it.
Hey, what's up?
Please, it is too much perilous.
Kirill, a load off your shoulders if you please.
Elena's awesome, by the way.
With you.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yo! Did you witness my prowess?
Tsarevna, why always do you place yourself in such peril? Behold, now he is perusing our direction.
And what if he is? I will extinguish such a lumbering thunderhead with ease.
Tsarevna, please to desist with these needless braveries. This, as you see, is a gigantis and one of many 100 times your scale.
Heh, he is merely obese. Besides, do you mean to inform your Tsarevna that you are without belief in her?
But of course, no, Tsarevna. I have admired, of course, witnessed at first hand many times your...
Hello. We were actually about to try and take that thing down ourselves.
You too wish to belabor the fat imbecile? Then let us set about him together. Tsarevna Elena, at your service. Now inward to combat! Should we delay or tarry, the town will surely be pummeled entirely to smithereens.
Tsarevna, please to exhibit less reckless haste. To rush blindly inward is excessive folly.
I like the actress they got for Elena.
She's amazing. She just jumped straight on in there like it was nothing.
Yeah, she's
Well, I'm
not
no
known for
shrinking
her
violet
brains.
myself. Inward to combat. Stay here if you want. I'm going with her.
Kirill, was it? You have my sympathies. Suffice it to say, I know how you feel.
Elena and Kirill are from Dragon Quest IV, by the way. I have no idea why they're here, but that's where they're from.
Tsarevna, please to fall back. You are placing yourself into grave peril.
She's not one to do as she's told, eh? Our poor friend looks like he's about to have a heart attack.
Damn it.
A real-life warrior princess. How romantic is that? But we better not let Still shut this.
Hi, Gigantes! Come here and get pummeled! This ends right now! Giga Slash!
Yes, Corellis. Wow. That did not do as much damage as I was hoping for. Or he just has way more health than I thought he did. Yikes.
Remember, friends, charging in blindly will earn you naught but a beating. Hit him where it hurts.
Try hitting him in the eye. Okay.
Understood.
But wrong button. No. No. But yes, the giant was a... Is? A... Okay.
Foul Gigantes! How dare you
I'm having difficulties with terminology here.
To me. Oh, if we don't put a stop to him soon, he'll smash all of Caliber to pieces. We have to hurry.
Okay, wow, this guy has way too much health. Oh, I see. Okay, okay, hang on. So switch. There we go. No, stop. Okay, fine. That's fine. Aha! Oi, Susie! What's the shoot?
The fiend is dazed. Now!
That's not shoot.
You don't have to tell me twice. Let's wallop
That
this
shoot?
thing.
No? How do you shoot? There we go. I figured out shoot.
The beast lets loose a great cry of war. What could this be?
Probably a cry of war? I mean,
Cease to worry your pretty head, kid.
whoops, wrong way, wrong way.
Fatso is merely calling more fiends for us to punish.
Ah, I see. But Zarevna, you sailed by yet more such creatures?
God, this guy's got health. This really is a Dynasty Warriors game. Hi, I'm a bog. I have 7 billion health. How do I stop locking on? How do I stop locking on to the guy? Oh my gosh, hi random. How do I stop locking onto him? There we go, figured it out. God. You mean again, Brigwin? After Pandaria? Did you have fun, Zawan? 2 damage. Yeah. For the record, when I did that, it was not as, like, trying to prove anything. It was out of pure ignorance. Yes, Gigius, you can. I don't know when, but it is something that's going to happen.
Here we go!
I have to admit, I've already been weirded out when I see a world quest that gives 1 artifact power. And it took me a moment to realize it meant 1 million. No, I would not, Gigius. In all total honesty, I don't consider myself a fanboy of anything. However, that is also by my own definitions of fanboy. Okay, I've decided I'm going to equip the rest of my party, because it looks like they're actually doing damage. Holy crap. I'm used to party members being useless in, like, almost every game, except Guild Wars 1. It's a nice touch. Damn it. I'm not Fallout. There's so much to talk about in Legion. Okay, that was interesting. That hurt, too. Yikes.
But, as luck would have it, I have devised the perfect strategy.
Shut
First,
up, Jason. Not the viewer, the guy.
Sorry, bit too busy fighting off giants to listen. Let us battle this thing in peace, will you?
No! Sadly, no, Gigius. And by sadly, I mean that's really good that I'm not, because nobody should be a fanboy, by my definitions of the words.
Don't let me down.
Ugh. Pre-recorded Fallout. It's literally the only way. So last time I got up here, it had no ammo. So let's see if it's miraculously got... Oh, it has ammo now. Okay, sure. Is this the fire button? Yes. Oh, it just generates ammo. Okay. You cannot be a fangirl, I'm afraid. I mean, you can. It's just, you'd be a terrible person if you were. Ow. Thank you, Helix. Appreciate it. So I take it you've never heard me define fanboy or hate boy. Or girl, or girl. A fanboy is someone who likes something and therefore automatically assumes that everyone else has to like it, and if they don't, there's something wrong with them. A hate boy is someone who doesn't like something and assumes that if anybody else also does like it, then there's something wrong with them, and basically attacks them as if there's something wrong with them. This is what a hate boy and a fanboy are. Would you stop summoning monsters? Also, would you stop doing that? There we go. Oh well, at least their health. Need more health. Yeah, you can be whatever you want to be, Fallout. I just raise an eyebrow at you. Ah, sweet, sweet healing. Don't be silly. Nobody actually likes pineapple pizza. They pretend to, but they don't really. Finally! Jeez Louise. How many trillions of HP did this guy actually have? I mean, it's appropriate.
Losing was never an option.
Hi, Kimmy. So if we finally got the generator to where it needs to be... Yeah, so why are you here? Are you gonna explain the lore of why you exist in this world?
So, you said you were from somewhere called Zamoxva.
Indeed, yes.
I see. The thing is, there's no such place. Not in our world, at any rate.
You mean, could we have become somehow displaced from our own world to another?
Do not whimper so babyishly, Kirill. The thief we seek is present here. Whether it is our own world or no, this is where we must remain.
But if you were to become harmed in such a place, I would, your revered
Disregard
father
his
would-
babblings. These monsters, you say they were not always so much crazed, yes?
Until not so long ago, the monsters and us were the best of friends. And then they just turned on us all of a sudden. And not just here, the capital where we live was overrun too.
Having managed to avert a crisis there, we came here, only to find the same sorry state of affairs. It seems safe to surmise that all the monsters in our world have been affected.
And why in heaven are we standing around pontificating? We must make haste and save my loyal subjects!
Does he include the monsters in that dialogue, I wonder? Or does he just want to beat the crap out of the monsters? Now, if that doesn't sound horrible, I want you to imagine one day that, I don't know, let's say in Canada, every French Canadian started attacking people randomly. And so the King of Canada decided, I just want to beat the crap of all those French Canadians to save my subjects, which are the Canadians. I'm done.
Right.
Kirill, what say you that we accompany these fine heroes on their noble quest?
Zarevna, we...
Indeed, we must! We must! In accompanying with our new friends to all the places of this world, we are sure to eventually locate our thief.
Oh, just as I had at last become alone with her.
You're never getting with her, dude. Just give up.
Excellent! With such stout-hearted companions beside us, our doughty band shall be all the stronger.
Truly? You truly wish it so?
This chamber, roiling and rattling. What can this signify?
Seems she's ready for the off, Your Majesty.
So the time has come at last to taste the fruit of your long years of labor, huh?
Could you phrase that
That
differently?
it has.
Yeah. What devilry is this?
Okay. I'm cool with that.
Time to fly, my beautiful stone cloud. Full steam ahead.
It's a airship castle. Fort. Oh yeah, by the way, she's a monk, Elena, in addition to being the princess equivalent, Tsarevna, of her country. She also hits like a truck. At least in Dragon Quest IV.
Captain!
What's funny is the biggest complaint I've heard about Dragon Quest Heroes is that it's too little of an RPG, and apparently Dragon Heroes 2, which came out recently, is very much more an RPG.
I see.
Oh, it's their... Okay, almost every RPG has an excuse for why the party size is limited in lore, okay? My favorite stupid excuse is FF7, where the excuse is, it'd be too dangerous. Here, the excuse is, too large a force would be spotted easily by the enemy, and too crowded a battlefield makes safe maneuvering more difficult. So we have to limit the party size.
What?
So, now to finally answer G-Juice's question. I'm torn on my favorite Dragon Quest game, but usually I default to 8, if I have to pick one. 8, 7, and 5 probably duke it out for my overall favorite Dragon Quest. I'm still iffy on 7 because I haven't finished the 3DS proper remake, but thanks to the 3DS proper remake, 7 has gone up several steps. Oh, 8's phenomenal. 8's great. 8 is like quintessential Dragon Quest. It is the FF4 of the Dragon Quest series. Hang on one second. How much time do I have? Question mark. I'm streaming right now. Yeah, level 5 did some really good stuff with the Dragon Quest series. So I'm not sure any of the Dragon Quests are really the FF6. That's a much more difficult thing. But Dragon Quest 7 is probably the FF9. Okay, so let's make a party, first of all. Hey, you, give me a party.
Watcher.
That's not actually what I want. Although you sell new stuff, so that's always nice.
Be lucky.
Are you party members? What are you? Orbs? Orbs?! Oh, it's materia. Okay, cool. I actually have the 3DS 8 right here. I only opened it to test it to make sure it played. I'm like 5 seconds into it. I really want to replay this game. It is such a good game. Even though it's the best poof poof scene in the Dragon Quest series. How many of you know what I'm talking about when I say poof poof? Or puff puff, if you prefer. Hey, Nigmas. Nigmas, excuse me.
Hello, Ducky.
Okay, what do we got? What's that do? Increases defense. All these increase defense. Well, I'm just gonna buy a bunch of those.
Here you are.
Damn, Zawan, really? Actually, it wasn't, Cashel. Yes, the va-va-voom scene. Can't forget that one. You must understand, she has that va-va-voom. You know what I like about Dragon Quest games? They have no shame about embracing cliches, but they also have no problem with bucking cliches. It's almost like they just choose to do something regardless of whether it's a cliche or not, which is a mentality I agree with.
Here you are. Here you are. See you soon.
Alright. How do I switch my party? Are you party switcher?
Aye, aye.
No, don't give me it! Okay, world map. Party.
Aye, aye.
Okay. I actually already like the Tales games, Jichu. Sorry. I have no idea, Zone. Absolutely, Cashel. Are you kidding me? Of course, since we're never going to get Dragon Quest X. Oh, that's the cutscenes. Okay. Hey, Patty. Stop being so multidimensional. It's weird.
What can I do for you?
Okay, so I want Creepy King to be replaced with Elena. And I think we'll stick with that for the moment. No one's ever really asked Jiju's, and there's not really a lot to talk about on the Tales of series, to be honest. They are as default of JRPGs as it gets. That's like the bog standard JRPG. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, by the way. I just don't have much to talk about. Okay. What are you? Ah! Yes, I only have one mini medal right now.
Welcome, welcome.
Which... Ugh, yeah.
Farewell for now.
Okay.
Ready?
Oh god, it's the frickin' cooking pot from 9.
Ready?
The former, not the latter's the one.
Do come again.
Okay. With it.
Hello there. Some post came for you. And there's an item for you too.
A slime spattered map. Okay. Guys, I have a stalker. In-game. Thankfully, I don't have any in real life. Except for that one person in WoW the other day.
Come. Yes.
Okay. Well, now that I've decided on a party... Why? Ah.
All yours.
No, no rouges. There are no rouges. Damn it. I guess that's it for now. I mean, I guess I could equip Jason over there.
Be lucky.
I probably should do that. Yeah, I don't care about you. And I don't actually care about you that much either. Let's do it! It'll be okay, Zoan. Just be brave. Be brave. Oh, god damn it. Apparently I have to finish the tour first. Okay, be honest. Would you want a flying house? Not a ship. An actual house that happens to fly, as opposed to a ship that happens to have living quarters.
Thanks.
I would, by the way. I'd totally go for that.
Amazing!
Helix is amazing. Oh, anything down here? Only if it's powered by balloons. Ugh, and then you reminded me of the beginning of that movie. What do I still need to do? Who haven't I talked to? Who haven't I talked to? Seriously. Does anyone see any icons over anybody's heads that I'm missing? Oh, hello.
Okay.
Oh my god, they're actually acknowledging how horrible it is that their world is screwed because half their citizens are trying to murder the other half.
Come.
You're right.
What is Dragon Quest? Dragon Quest is a very long-standing series. It's one of the games that, arguably, began the very genre of JRPG. The original Dragon Quest, Dragon Warrior, on the NES came out in the early 80s, pretty much right alongside Final Fantasy I, and has been going strong ever since. In fact, Dragon Quest XI either is out or is about to come out in Japan, and fingers crossed we get an English or a non-Japanese translation. Who knows? They have been very inconsistent on releasing the Dragon Quest series outside of Japan because they're stupid.
Got it.
Yes.
Admittedly, I'm not really fond of pillars. You know, this kind of Roman Greco style. Not my thing. Yeah, Dragon Quest is gargantuan in Japan. This is somewhat outdated information at this point. But once upon a time, they had to they had to set up events when a Dragon Quest game came out because it would disrupt society. Like, people wouldn't go to work. Kind of a thing. It was a big deal. Historically, FF was more popular here, and Dragon Quest was more popular there. I don't actually know if that's true anymore. Well, around Dragon Quest IX, that was still in effect, Roximus. Like I said, I don't know if that's still true. Yay, overworld map. Excuse me. A new destination has been added. The desert. Okay, apparently 11's coming out in July in Japan. Now, the fact that Dragon Quest VII was finally, like 4 years after it came out, translated into English, does give me some hope. So, fingers crossed, guys. So, there's an arena. We're going there. Lots of monsters, because it's an arena city. It's called Colossia, because puns. Whoops, wrong button. Okay. Oh, treasure map. The Fields of Gould! I just picture us zooming around the planet this fast. Hey look, it's Carolyn Citadel, guys! Whee! Let's try the Fields of Gould, shall we? See what this is. We got this from a treasure map. So, horse manure has never been useful in any Dragon Quest game to date. Not counting 10, which I don't know about. So, who knows? Maybe we'll finally break that trend. Ugh, God, I wish the enemies would cluster up more. Come on, guys! There's slimes everywhere. Slimes. Slimes. Slimes! Look, slime's the best, okay? Anybody who says otherwise is just wrong. Yeah, I did, Darch. What the hell? It looks like my party didn't update or something. Because I put Elena in. Because she's actually good. So it's funny you asked that, Zoan. There's a Dragon Quest MMO, for those of you not aware. It's called Dragon Quest X. It is out, and I believe is still updating in Japan. No word whatsoever on it ever coming out outside of Japan. I don't know if it's any good, because it's only in Japan. So... yeah. Come on, group up more. Let me just aggro everything. Pretend this is WoW for a second. Now that being said, a more traditional Dragon Quest MMO, you know, of a typical Dragon Quest style, I think could actually work. And would actually be a lot of fun. Because the game already supports and indeed encourages party-based combat. So, I mean, you know. Yeah, in the case of a Dragon Quest MMO, I will have to admit that probably wouldn't be worth the hassle and, more importantly, the money. And I say that as someone who has argued for years at this point that Dragon Quest games do sell in the West. Pretty well, actually. It's just, an MMO is a different animal, and so I could see them not wanting to tackle that in a non-Japanese audience. Ah! So Japanese is structured in a way that basically doesn't make sense to me unless I actually pause and think about it. Like, context, of course, matters. That's true for any language. But in Japanese, that's taken to such a literal extreme. Like, for example, in English, tone usually changes quite a bit. However, in Japanese, it's more like the specific letterings or words that happen to be before or after something you're saying. So you could say something that is the exact same tone with the exact same lettering, and it means something completely different because this other word happens to be right in front of it. It's actually been... And I only know about that kind of thing because of localization issues. I don't actually know that much about Japanese. Most of what I know about Japanese comes from localization to English. I have, obviously, RPGE, the work on Earthbound Zero, the work on FF5, but more to the point, ever since then it's been kind of a hobby of mine to keep track of localization, and so I kind of have a passive amateur interest in translating Japanese to English, and so I know a few details about it, nothing really big. The rule structure of Japanese is fascinating, though, I'll admit. One slime. But I mentioned that tonality thing. That's very important. Obviously, Japanese voice acting tends to be very emotive. Much more emotive, arguably, than English. However, that's pure emotion. That's the raw oomph behind the words, not the tone. And that goes back to what I was talking about earlier, because one actor might say, I'm just going to make something up here, blah, 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 blah! And then one other actor might say, blah, 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 blah! Same exact tonality, same exact relative impact, but what they're both saying is completely different things. That's ignoring the fact, of course, that there's, the possibility of different levels of politeness and different levels of, basically, tiers of speaking. I would love to actually know Japanese, but realistically, that's not happening. I want to relearn Russian. And then after that, I'll debate it. But sorry, I didn't actually answer someone's direct question all that well, did I? I apologize. For the most part, they don't actually have, like, this or the or mine, because those words are usually, from what little I understand, are redundant in Japanese. Based on the structure of the sentence or the person it's being spoken to, you automatically understand, well, this is my thing, this is the thing. You don't need to add those words to the actual sentence. Best place to start the Dragon Quest series, in my opinion, is Dragon Quest VIII, which you can pick up on the PlayStation 2, the phone, and the 3DS. It's a very accessible, easy to pick up game. It's hard, I'm not going to lie to you, but every Dragon Quest game is hard. If, however, you want the full Dragon Quest experience, I recommend you start with 4 on the DS. So I guess that was just a leveling place? Like, I don't get... What did I get out of doing that? Hang on, let me back out. I need to fix my party, too. I don't know what the hell's up with my party. But it's kind of like the FF series. Which FF I recommend you start with depends on how invested you are in really getting into the series.
And what can I do for you?
What the hell?
Here comes Sarevna! How
Confirm.
Tell me your don't be a stranger.
Okay, now I have Elena in my party. Hopefully. Yeah, she's still there. Okay, whatever. So let's see what this gives. This is probably going to be difficult. We are going to die.
My strategy shall win the day.
Oh god. Wrong button. I keep forgetting dodge is R2. I don't suppose you've seen my ruminations on the series, Juju's? Because I actually talk about that exact point. Somewhere around FF8, 7, or 9. I forget which. Wow, after that Gargantus, this guy is a joke. Look, I can remember the dodge button, okay? What do you want from me? It wasn't deliberate. Okay, that was actually a joke. Yikes. But at least I had Elena in my party. I should start playing as her. Because she is awesome. So we'll have a party of Elena, Jessica... I can't think of the name of the dancer lady. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually going to do that. Treasure? Treasure!
Very okay. None can withstand fury of Sarevna.
Well, Tin did have a difficulty cliff pretty much at Mount Gagazet. Well, that's actually not true. It had it as soon as you enter Sin. Excuse me. I meant the Ruminations, not the lower run Gigi's. But same difference almost at this point. Okay, so he's going to decipher a map. Okay. That's weird. Well, let's try this one before we move on. Sure. My friend Gary actually did the exact same thing with 10. Played it all the way to Sin, and then, you know, the difficulty just cliffs up at Sin. Oh, it's this guy again. And then stopped playing it. Good news is it looks like he has a lot less health than he did in the story mode. Oh, that's weird. Oh, come on. Okay, she actually genuinely plays differently. That's good. That's a good thing. Looks like it only goes up 2 charges. Oh, so you've played Heroes, Casual? I'm liking her style so far. Is there a turret thing around here I can use? Because this is going to take forever otherwise. What is it, Krallis? Remind me. Oh, there is! Yay! Turret time! Wrong button. No, 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 wait, come back! I need to shoot you in the eye! I just found the turret! Ah, no! What the hell? Why would you kick me out of the turret? What's the get in turret button again? No, it's neither of those. It's not that. There we go. There we go. In the face. I don't know anything about that game, really, Krallis. So, we'll see how it works. You guys all distract him. I'll be right back. Yeah, I didn't realize it would be another Gigantus. So... Hey, Gary. I was just talking about you. Seriously, I was. You can ask them. Hey, Roots. With an R. I still remember. Gary, we all know you're actually the evil one. I don't know why you keep trying to blame it on me. No, I was referencing the difficulty cliff in the end of FF10, because it came up in context. I know, right, Bandit? Go ahead, Roots. It's a stream. Unless it's a lore run, I'm cool with you just asking whatever. Even lore runs, I'm cool with whatever. Sometimes. I just might ignore you for a minute while I'm talking. Uh-oh. Oh! Got him! Nope, did I get him? Okay. That's gonna have to do. I need to check if I own Factorio. I think it's on my wish list if I don't own it. Because it's a game that caught my interest anyways. There needs to be a run button in this game. I like how he turns towards you when you shoot him, which is great, because his eye is his weak point. Insert massive damage joke here. Is there another turret around here? Doesn't look like one. I wonder what her ultimate is. I'm well aware of the story up to the Japanese story roots, which is past where the English story is right now. Hopefully that answers your question. No, I do not here, so it's just on my Switch list apparently. How much is it right now? Yeah, I know it hasn't gone on sale lately because I get notifications when those go on sale. Crap! He got behind me! Where's he at? But yeah, Roots, by the way, we actually have a Union Cross group of the Lore Walkers. Just point it out. Oh, looks like I have ammo back. Hey, big, green, and ugly. What's up, buddy? I have a Drakey in the face. Well, at the moment, I don't actually have a lot of theories because it's kind of... It feels like they're starting the story that will continue after Kingdom Hearts 3, as opposed to establishing a story that is connected to the Kingdom Hearts series, if that makes any sense right now. Hey, Killer Beans. Damn it. Stop being so small and hard to hit. Unacceptable. The amazing Tanakatsu! I would love to. I need to get my own copy of that damn game. I really do. And then start 100%ing it because I want to. Like, for no other reason. I just enjoy it. Yeah, these guys have a little bit too much health. This is a little bit too Dynasty Warriors here. Then again, that's practically one of my things now on my show, is complaining about monsters having too much health. That would about line up... Oh god, he's going after the generator! No! That would about line up with my own personal timeline routes. Wait, which game is grindy? Larian. Yes, please to help! Is there another turret over here I can use? Because if there isn't, then we should be screwed. See you around, Zone. Turret? Hello? Anybody? Turret? Turret? Hello? What is this area up here for? Yes, I know we're about to lose the mission because there's no turret near the actual thing I'm protecting. And we lost. Jeez! Okay. Ah, Union Cross, gotcha. Yeah, Union Cross is super grindy. In fact, to be 100% blunt, I don't actually consider it a good game. I'm sorry, I don't. I follow Union Cross for the story. And even the story is the most threadbare crap. I mean, I don't mean it's bad, I just mean it's like, alright, here's some story. In about 100 or so missions, the story might advance a little bit. But it's okay, we just got 15 new quests, guys, which I'm almost through already, in which the story, once again, has not advanced. Because, screw you. Yeah, do 300 missions to get more, exactly. Like, there is some good main story in that game, but it is so interspersed. And if I could just be 100% blunt, I love Kingdom Hearts. I mean, just about any of you could verify that. Why is it that we are redoing the Disney levels for the 7,000th time? We did the Disney levels in Kingdom Hearts 1, and then we did the Disney Hearts levels again in Recom. Granted, it made sense there. Then we did them in 2. Didn't make a lot of sense there. Then we did them in 358. Then we did them in Birth by Sleep. And it's like we keep reiterating. Granted, occasionally there are new Disney levels, but we just keep reiterating the Disney levels. Over and over and over. Anyways, I digress. Moving on. I'm at 607 right now, Roots. Sorry, Killer Beans, I do tend to get a little bit on the passionate side.
How shall we do this?
Yeah, this... What the?
Going so slowly. I feel super fast compared to you.
Slooper fast. Oh my god. I love it.
You are floating blob, therefore you have little trouble to navigate sinking sands.
Wait. These sands need not work against us. They will slow the progress of monster and human alike.
You're right. The monsters will get bogged down too.
True thinking indeed, brave guardians. Then let us use these sluggish sands to our advantage.
Well, we all know Kingdom Hearts is just a kid's game, right, guys? Hey, Preacher. Excellent timing. I need to ask you a favor. First of all, please stop assuming that I'm horribly evil for not liking Siviana. Okay. Yeah, but even if that is so, Roots, which is debatable, I feel like pointing out, it's still a rehash! Another rehash! The 17,000th... It's actually like the 5th, but still. Rehash. It's been old. In all seriousness, though, Preacher, I do have a favor to ask you. I actually can't ask you it now, because it's not done. So, for those of you not aware, we've been continuing the Paper Mario 2 theater sequence, with some help from Lorewalker, so there's going to be a lot more voice actors than just me this time. I've been trying to rope even more people into it, but that's off topic. So what I want...
Flying monsters simply glide.
Oh my god, you already said that! Anyways, what I want is for someone to proof a specific episode, which isn't rendered yet, and isn't uploaded even if it was rendered. It's actually a very specific issue where I was having difficulties with, well, it's complicated, but long story short, there is an issue that I want to make sure I've completed, but I don't have 50 minutes to just sit and watch my own videos. So, I was hoping someone could help me out with that. And that someone is you, Preacher.
Wow, you could really make some. No wonder you're the head of the Institute of Ingenuity.
Ow. That actually really hurt.
No, they're attacking the gates.
Working on
We have
it.
to do everything we can to stop them getting in.
Well, at the moment, Preacher... Oh, you mean when I actually uploaded. Red frames, if you happen to know what those are. If you don't, it'll be super obvious. Okay, are we seriously about to lose? I left my entire team back there! Really, I did! And I can't seem to hit this one guy! And we lost. Jesus Christ, okay. Well, it's been 2 years since the last Paper Mario Theater thing. I have recorded up to Chapter 6 of 8. So, I have fully 100% committed to finishing it before I do anything else. In fact, after I finish streaming for the weekend, first thing I'm doing Monday is going back to work on Chapter 6. Okay, so it looks like my monsters didn't help defend the gate at all, even though I left all of them at the frickin' gate. Let's try this again. What time is it? I got a little more time. Unlikely at this point, Roots. I could absolutely use more help, yes. Chapter 6 has so many NPCs in it. And I've actually have a absolutely bare minimum of 3 that I don't want to voice act. Oops, I'm doing this wrong.
Why are you all going so slowly? I feel super fast
So,
compared to you.
aid with those would be helpful.
You are floating blob, therefore you have little trouble to navigate sinking sands.
Wait. These sands need not work against us. They will slow the
You
progress of monster and
goddamn-
human alike.
I'm not built for killing one guy. I'm built for killing 100 or a really big guy. One tiny guy, not working.
Then let us use these sluggish sands to our advantage.
I also would kind of like it if they'd add some Disney worlds that aren't the same goddamn ones we keep having over and over.
Freely through the sand.
Note, yes, I do know that they're adding the new one in 3. The only two, excuse me, the new 2. The 2 that we have confirmed at this point.
That's not a bad idea. I'll have to mull that one over when I have a spare moment.
Okay. Summon dude.
Wow, you could really make some.
Sorry, Enigmas. Don't bite too much.
Ingenuity.
Well, I haven't been able to do any recording for that Preacher, so just hold off on those, would you? I still haven't even touched yours, let alone mine. So... Because I've been working on the theater thing. Every spare moment that is work-related has been spent on the theater thing, so... No, Roots! Not happening! I know, right, Corellis? Don't worry, I've got a rapier! Let me just hit that wall of enemies.
The sinking sand without any ill effect.
Guess we figured that out already. Thank you for the obvious.
If I too were capable to fly the skies, I would drift ever higher and... Yoy, I retract!
Help me out here. Off you go.
There, all 3 of my minions, once again, are at the gate. No, I actually agree with you, Lyrian. He has a fairly large amount of characterization in the Kingdom Hearts series. How much characterization does Mickey have in Disney? I actually remember telling a friend once, and he's like, oh my god, Mickey's in the game, therefore it's bad. And I said, well, that's like saying Yoda's in Star Wars, therefore it's bad. And he just paused for a moment, thinking about that, like, yeah, okay. Hey, Marley. I should probably go res him. And by him, I mean her. Get up. Nope, wrong button.
Elena.
Okay. Now let's go after that gate, shall we? I have never played Hyrule Warriors, so I cannot speak to it. I know, it's on the Wii U and the 3DS, and I have both. I just have never bought it. So, ooh. I will say this game is has a lot less fan servicey sexy than Hyrule Warriors. Whether that's a good or a bad is up to you. I'm just stating the facts.
Their numbers are thinning, friends, but we shall not rest until every last fiend is defeated.
Slash. Winning is
One of the things I love about my comments today, by the way, Preacher, for the Blood and Wine rumination, is that I think I have approximately 30 or so. That's not an exaggeration. I have about 30 comments, all telling me, oh, by the way, you can actually save Detloff. Or, oh, by the way, vampires don't need blood.
They're attacking the gates.
Like, I've gotten so many comments informing me of those two informations. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ugh, need to get to the gate. I'm coming. God damn it. Where are my defenders? Oh, thanks, Carlos, thanks. I didn't know that until the other 70 people told me that. Okay, God, that was actually close. We still almost lost, good lord.
They are finished? I am merely beginning.
What I love is I brought up a point that was just pure speculation. Hey, Amnito. FMnito. About the true nature of vampires, because Detlef turns back into a human when he's killed, right? And yet not a single person has commented on that. Everyone's been like, oh, by the way, you can save Detlef, vampires don't need blood, and also Oriana was in the video. Like, those are the three things that just keep repeating. I bet you if I look at some of the comments that have gone up, as I've done this stream, what do we got here? Let's see if any of these talk about that. Oh, right. The other thing is people would point out that the bank quest was an Easter egg for some French cartoon I've never heard of. No, I didn't get it from you, Preacher, or the 70 other people who also linked me the same thing. Oh, here you know. Blood is to vampires what wine is to humans. There you go, guys. At least one comment that's gone in since I started streaming about it. And I just got a couple more comments, which is probably you guys. Yeah, seriously, take a drink. Sort of, Jedi Mew. For example, in one of them, this is not a joke, your airship is actually a bed. It makes sense in context, I swear.
Watcher?
See you around, Killer Beans.
Be lucky.
I have all this money and nothing to spend it on.
Hello, Ducky. See you soon.
It's kind of weird. It's not a situation I'm used to having in a Dragon Quest game. After this mission, I'll probably cut it off for the evening. I have some other stuff to do, and I need to get ready for tomorrow's World of Final Fantasy stream. Yes, that's right. Even the mayors kick ass in this game. Yeah, unfortunately that, and there's actually one other flaw with my Witcher 3 backgrounds, which I'm not 100% sure I can fix. If I can't fix it, I'll have to abandon using Witcher 3 for backgrounds, so we'll see.
Such multitudes. Zarevna, I implore to you. You must make pains to not overstretch yourself.
Do not fret your head so. Such minimal numbers will not cause me even to sweat.
The Imperium, one of the Imperium's main advantages is actually Magitek, Jedamio. Throughout the Imperium, my setting, Magitek is pretty much universally stronger than equivalent magic or technology. That flaw is the autosave icon that shows up every now and again on the right side. Usually I'm blocking it, but not always. And that's actually why I've never even noticed it. So I need to figure out if I can fix that. You'd think that with the UI completely turned off, it wouldn't show the autosave icon, but it does. Oh god, that's true, Roots. and if Sonic is canon, then Archie Comics is canon, which also means Mega Man is canon, along with a few other things. Yeah, I know, right, Bregman? He does not know what he is doing with her, but that's okay. He's also kind of a weakling compared to her. This is gonna go really badly in a second if I don't get a health thing. Health thing? Health thing? Oh god. I am at 1 HP. It's okay. As long as I don't get hit by anything at all. I cannot, Shuryo. It would also kind of invalidate the point. The autosave happens rapidly enough to the point where the only way I could... Oh my god, I'm actually going to lose this map. Okay, yeah, this is bad. Wow. Where is this guy? Jesus, he's way up here. But yeah, basically, no, is the summary. Until I have infinite power and money to actually do my own backgrounds with my own custom animations or CGI or whatever, I am reliant upon what I can take from games and try to make work. I am trying to make a computer from stone knives and bear skins.
You two enjoy to compete at celebrations of violence? We must enter together, Your Majesty.
Yes, I'm still at 1 HP, by the way. Nobody's dropped any healing items! And I'm dead. What question, Shadow? Oh, you're talking about Elena. If you don't know who Elena is, then I just can't help you, Shadow. Sorry.
Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
I have... Oh, god damn it! But RPG Maker is just too limited for me. Anything I would make with it would just be an amateur mess because it's RPG Maker, and it would automatically be biased against because it's RPG Maker. I would never do that.
Remember our strategy. Understood.
Very okay.
You're such multitudes. Sarevna, I implore to you. You must make pains to not overstretch yourself.
Someone smack Shadow for me really quick, guys. Just a light smack.
Minimal numbers will not cause me even to sweat.
Alright, new strat. That's a very strange question, FM Nito. Let's just say yes, and you can get to the actual question you're going to ask me. God, he's already won. Who? Preacher? No, I'm playing as Elena. She's right here. This is her. She is the Tsarevna of a country, and she's a monk who kicks lots of ass. Yeah, I'd probably make, like, maybe a few $100s on crowdfunding groups. I am a tiny, tiny, tiny speck on the internet.
Wind, the searing sunshine takes me back to my tormenting day.
You two enjoy to compete at celebrations of violence? We must enter together, Your Majesty.
Because, Shadow, it comes naturally from having a sort of refined control over both your body and your soul to be good at fighting with your body and your soul. I don't know if I have any thoughts, per se, Nito. They're events. They're happening. Shrug. I got nothing. Now you drop a healing item. I will, Preacher. I'll probably message you on YouTube because I have no idea how else to get hold of you. Well, admittedly, it's been a long time since I played WoW. The last time I played WoW would have been last night, before I went to bed. So it's been quite a while. I can barely remember the adventures I was doing last night. Sorry, I'll shut up. I'm serious. I was on last night too late. I was helping PAX do something, so I was up till like frickin' midnight. So. Why is he still taking damage? I've killed the... Stop taking damage. Here, I have 2 golems defending you now. Stop taking damage. Oh, I didn't, Nito. I can't really raid. I have nobody to raid with, and LFR just takes time I don't have, so... I actually still have not done all of Nighthold. Okay, why are you still getting hit? I literally, 5 milliseconds ago, just cleared this area for you. Okay, now then. Patience I can have. Time I do not. So I'm just predicting I'm going to lose this mission again. Any bets? Oh my god! Oh my god, hit the guy! There we go. Yeah, well, I was pissed, Reacher. What do you want from me? Yeah, both of my golems are still back there, supposedly defending the guy who is about to die. Wow, I just got that question like 5 minutes ago, Roots. Anyways, probably 8, although it's kind of a three-way tie between 8, 7, and 5. Good God. Maybe the game expects me to go grind some? I mean, I don't know. Now, that may sound weird, but most Dragon Quest games don't actually require you to grind, except at a couple points. Yes, I'm fighting 3 golems at once. This is horrible. No, please don't die. Please don't die. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Back, 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 back. Come on, I just killed half the universe and basically depopulated your city. Don't you dare die before I even reach you! Here we go! Oh, come on! Well, anyways, I said I'd quit after this. So... No, I didn't... Alright, last time. New strategy.
Such multitudes! Zarevna, I implore to you, you must make pains to not overstretch yourself.
Do not fret your head so. Such minimal numbers will not cause me even to sweat.
Next. Mayor, I really need you to live for longer than 5 seconds this time. You think you can manage that, buddy? This is why escort quests suck, by the way. Doesn't matter if you're beating face and just wrecking half the universe. Your guy died. You lose. It doesn't matter if it makes sense in lore. It doesn't matter if there's logic behind it. That is irritating as a game mechanic. Because basically it just kind of removes the player from actually... Never mind. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. I don't think I need to explain to you guys why escort quests suck. Moving on. Die! Barely see what I'm doing at this point. Get up. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Alright, now back to the mayor. Ugh. This is actually making my headache worse. Okay. Shut up or die! Wait, no, don't die! That's the opposite of what I want to happen. I will give this game 1 point of credit. So I guess I'm going to start giving my final thoughts here. So it's a Dynasty Warrior Games. It's got some really good voice acting, so that's always nice. The quests are a little badly designed, if I'm being completely honest. The monsters are almost useless. Like, I summoned 3 monsters at that frickin' gate mission, and they couldn't do anything there. And I summoned all my monsters, including golems, at the dude, and they didn't do anything either. So the monsters seem kind of useless as a mechanic. Maybe they need better AI, maybe a way to improve them, I don't know, something. Party members don't seem to be particularly useful either, which is also a complaint. There we go. The game seems to imply that you need to go grind a bit. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but you can actually go and redo missions and just keep getting loot and X for doing so. Not a lot to do with my money yet. I've already upgraded my team, except for him, that is to say, Jason, as much as I can. Like, I have nothing else I can do with that. I do have some skill points I can spend, so that's something that might improve my situation. Now, positives. The game, like I said, the voice acting is fantastic. Well, that's not true. The voice acting is good. The dialogue is fantastic. Very Dragon Quest. The puns are on par with your usual Dragon Quest. The animation is fluid and amazing. It controls very nicely and very smoothly, despite my complaints with having difficulties hitting one guy. I like the variety in playstyle between the different characters, and of course, if you fail a mission and you hit retry, you keep all the gold and experience from the failed attempt. And that is a good thing. That is something that should be in a game like this, so... Goods and bads. Wait. Biggest complaint of the game, it's not dark enough. It's a Dragon Quest game. It's supposed to be super dark. Possibly, Darch. Possibly. I mean, we don't even have our full party yet. It's our airship, Preacher. And home base, obviously. Ironically, we seem to be leveling quickly, but it doesn't seem to be making any difference. I'm starting to think that levels don't actually do anything on their own, and that the only way to actually improve your stats is with skill points. Now, you notice I've already increased my strength as much as I can. I need to hit level 19 before I can start doing it anymore. So... And some of these are pretty expensive, like some of these new abilities require 20 skill points, for example, which I will actually take that one. Sure. Ooh. Right. Increased strength, very important. I don't actually know if I have anything else to say about this game in an exploration format. I kind of want to keep playing. And by kind of, I mean, I want to keep playing, so... I will probably play this game further at some point. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and pop off here. Tomorrow we will be streaming World of Final Fantasy at the usual time, and by the usual I mean the usual summer time, which is 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope to see you there. We will have a lore week, and then we're going to be doing some Heroes of the Storm, and then we'll be seeing how Stellaris works. So, see you around, guys. Oh, I can't get my mouse out. There we go.